Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to be creating this gorgeous card, and I just want to show you the dimension on this butterfly. Is that awesome? She just flies right off of this card at you. It's such a wow, and very fun and easy to do. A lot easier than you might think. Let's get started. We're going to start with our Big Shot die cuts. This is the Labels Framelit collection. We're taking the second and third smallest. We've got our Big Shot die cut machine, the multi-purpose cutting platform closed, which is tab 2. One cutting pad over that. Third smallest label is on black, second on white. We can cut them both at the same time. If you want to put a postie over those to hold them steady, that's great too. One cutting pad on top and crank it through. And that created our two layering shapes. And we're going to stamp next. For our stamping, I'm using two different stamps. I'm using the Papillion Popori. Boy, I'm sure I just massacred that. Papillion Popori. I'm sure somebody can send me a video response and tell me how that is supposed to be pronounced. But you get my point. Beautiful butterflies. And we're using this little guy right here. And we'll also use the Trust God stamp set, which I absolutely love. You could use any of these on the card. I'll be using Each One of Us is God's special work of art. I'm stamping in black StazOn, the lower right hand side of the Whisper White, and then we are going to stamp 4 butterflies. One off the right hand side, 2 on scrap and 1 in the middle of our label. Whoops, that wasn't so good, was it? Okay, bringing in a wedge of a Stampin' sponge. I'm going to sponge around the center of our butterflies on the scrap paper, just in a little circular motion around the butterfly like that. And do the same on the label. I'm going to go out just a little more so we almost reach the edge of the label. Now next up is a white gel pen. Now this butterfly is going to be layered 3 times. This is going to be the bottom, who's not going to show at all. This one will be only the bottom part will show, and this one only the top part will show. So I'm going to color some white accents on the bottom of the first one, since that's what's going to show, and on the top of this one, since that's what's going to show. The white accents really just make the butterfly pop. This butterfly is going to pop more than Pop Rocks, you know what I'm saying? And on this guy, I'm going to draw a white accent in the center. There. Next, we are going to take our butterfly punch, which fits this guy exactly. Line up each butterfly and punch them out. With the butterfly that we've colored the top, we're actually going to come back here. Run away butterfly. I'm going to cut off his bottom wings, but not his body. And now the magic is in Stampin' Dimensionals. In order to get them to fit in a couple of places, sometimes you need to cut them. So we have our Stampin' Dimensionals all ready to go, and then just layer him like so. Wow, it is so cool. Next up is assembly. Take our designer paper here from the polka dots. The polka dots, I actually kind of eyeballed where this is going to fit on there to line that one up. I wanted this to be sort of to the left, but so that your points are in the middle of the designer paper. And then I stuck it down. And mine's a little bit longer, so I'm just going to trim off the edges. Just use the snail for the rest of the card to assemble. And that goes on our rich razzleberry, which is fun to say, as well as beautiful. And our beautiful butterfly card is complete. I'd recently posted a yellow version of it on my blog and had so many people contact me and ask me to video it, and had so much feedback from it. I knew you would love this. And here it is again in the rich razzleberry. So I hope you've enjoyed this wow, cool layering technique and some fun with the butterflies. Be sure to visit my blog for hundreds more videos, daily inspiration, specials, and all kinds of Stampin' news. Thanks for joining me today.